Hello, my name is Marissa Kors, and welcome to 5 Minute Sickle Cell Lessons. This is part 3 of our sickle cell genotypes and phenotypes. Right now, we're talking about sickle cell HBSO, which is the Arab genotype. It has 60% of hemoglobin S. It's considered more like sickle cell SS than SC. And this is because there are certain substitutions um, that can increase the polymerization potential of the hemoglobin S. So we talked about polymerization a few videos back, and that's when the oxygen inside the red blood cells begin to deplete, and they get under, let's say for the sake of conversation, 50%. And so once they get under a certain percentage, they begin to link up together. So hemoglobin, so the oxygen molecules that are left for some reason are forced together like a magnet, and they create these long chains. Okay, that they're long chains, and those chains eventually force the red blood cell to implode, change shape, release its contents, including the poisonous, viscous iron molecule known as heme, and that there is the beginning of not only the sickle cell crises, but all the other problems that sickle cell causes in its carrier. So this type of sickle cell, um, the polymerization of hemoglobin S is increased by substitutions at HBB121. And that's just basically um, when you are looking at the red blood cell, and you're looking at it under a microscope, and you are watching at which point these things begin to happen, you know, and all of the pieces start to move around as the red blood cell is sickling. Um, and they do have a picture, which I'm more than happy to put up, but ultimately that's what happens. Uh, Next, we are talking about hemoglobin S, HPFH. Whoa, that's a whole mouthful. They're 70% of hemoglobin S. Um, they do not have a vaso-occlusive disease. So people who suffer from sickle cell S-HPFH do not have vaso-occlusive crises, which is no vaso-occlusive disease, which means they don't have problems related to occluded vessels that are brought on by the blockages of sickling. Um, hmm, that's pretty cool. Um, Next, we have HBS Hope. 42% of hemoglobin S, mild anemia, no vaso-occlusive disease. It has a mild instability. HB Hope has a high P. I don't know what that means. I will find out for you. But mild instability, I don't know. Instability, period, just does not sound right. I don't care if you put mild in front of it, but we'll come back to it. And then finally, HBSSG, 33% of hemoglobin S, and the non-S hemoglobin consists of hemoglobin G and various hybrid uh, tetramers. Tetramers. Okay. It's like hemoglobin S and hemoglobin G is also known as the Philadelphia uh, phenotype, and it is common. It is a common HbA variant. So those are our major different types of sickle cell. And as I said, there's over 40 in the list of disorders, but these are the ones that are dealt with the most. So you have the various genotype, and then under the genotype, you have the phenotypes. If you have questions and you want me to explain that further, just hit me in the DMs and I will do so. Thank you for joining. Please always remember that sickle cell is your superpower, and we'll see you next time.